It's often thought when you're exercising in deep water that you have to move to chest deep or shallower water to stretch. This video will show you how to stretch in deep water without floor contact. You can start with a long ski. Gradually hold the ski stretch with the toes pulled up toward the shins. When you bend to the back knee, you're then stretching the quad. After that, drop the front leg, bring the back leg into external rotation in the hip, and perform a slow dynamic cycle with that back leg. The leg that was at the back in your ski is then going to move to the front of the body, positioning the ankle on top of the knee of what was the front leg and is now the bottom leg. From a seated pretzel stretch, you can open the hips, dropping the kneecaps toward the floor, stretching the front of the thighs. The knees can come behind the hip joints if that's comfortable. You then repeat the stretch sequence with the other leg in front. So the leg that is now on top becomes the front leg of your ski. Dorsiflex both ankles, pulling the toes toward the shins, stretching the calf. You can then bend the back knee, increasing the stretch on the quad. The hip flexors are being stretched in this position. Externally rotate the back leg, dropping the front leg, and repeat that large dynamic cycle with what is now the left leg in this photo. The leg that's performing the cycle moves to the front, resting the ankle on top of the knee of the bottom leg. With a straight back, move into a seated alignment, stretching the buttocks and hip area. From that position, drop both knees toward the pool floor, opening the hips. The core is used to stabilize throughout this stretch sequence. That's a nice cross benefit from stretching in deep water. You use your own muscles to stretch the target muscle by holding yourself in the position. Now move the legs wide for an adductor stretch or inner thigh stretch. The more the toes are pulled toward the shins in dorsiflexion of the ankle, the greater the calf stretch. From that position, move the legs back into whatever comfortable alignment they prefer below the body. You can move the legs while you work to stretch the upper body, or just let them relax. The shoulders are being circled, large dynamic movements of the shoulder blade. Relax the muscles around the neck and shoulders. So these are dynamic mobilizations of the muscles of the neck and shoulder girdle. Move into a hug alignment, tucking the chin in toward the chest. Eventually, the top arm can be assisted into a deeper stretch with support from the other arm. This is a modified tricep stretch. Opening the chest again, cross the body into a hug position with the other arm on top, so that you will now do a tricep stretch on the other side. Keep the neck relaxed or tuck the chin in slightly, rather than looking up at the instructor, which increases neck strain. From the modified tricep stretch, we can stretch the back of the neck by resting the chin on the hands. Use deep, slow breathing to facilitate stretching.